cut across to, once I finished my 12th, naturally going into a, BCom or a BBA or a BBM was very cool and popular back then. So then
Right.
I went to Christ to do an interesting program that they had and was very unique to them at that time. It was doing a BCom honors in finance and investment.
Okay.
And so I had this idea of working in an investment bank and being this cool person and, burning the midnight oil, but loving it. So in fact, that was my first job. It was at a KPO of an investment bank in Hyderabad. I think about 8 months of it, and I knew this is not my cup of green tea, coffee, anything. It's just, and so then that's actually when
What
I decided.
happened? I'd just like to understand what is it that you didn't like, or you thought, why? What is the shift in your mind about?
So I think so when you start out, right, you don't really. I've done significant number of internships by then, but
Hmm.
even then, it's only when you start out your job you realize what are some things that come naturally to you, and what
Hmm.
are weaknesses that if you concentrate too much on, it is only going to bring you down. And I realized the things that I really liked doing was talking to people. That was at an almost zero at the investment bank firm because it's just lots of number crunching and seeing, so in fact I worked in the mergers and acquisitions team for healthcare. So you're going through large amounts of data, you're taking phenomenal strategic decisions, and you're definitely, what you do has a direct impact on a decision maker of leadership. But I feel like somewhere it just didn't it didn't work for me. Another thing is I hold like work culture above everything else, and I think that job really taught me that come what may, I need to have a great work culture. I need to really like my colleagues, and I should be able to show up to work. And that really reprioritized for me because every job that I've had before, after that, I have always asked the HR, can you candidly tell me what's your work culture like? I've taken that extra effort to call up people who's worked there. I'm like, tell me, how is it really? Because I realized early on that this is your 80%.
Right. Absolutely.